Today we're going to be taking a look at this video where this illegal entered into the country and somehow got a CDLs. They allowed this guy to have his own truck when he's illegally here from India, and he made an illegal U-turn from the far right lane here, and it was fatal for a family of 3. So we're gonna watch this one video. It's very unfortunate that this even happened, and prayers go out to the family. Yeah, let's get into this.
So this loser decided to make a U-turn on a turnpike in Florida and ended up taking the lives of 3 innocent people in the process. I'm not going to show the rest of the video. If you guys want to look it up, you can. But on top of making...
He has no remorse for what he just did. 3 people fatally. But you can tell. I mean, he's blocking the far right lane, like I showed you a minute ago. So he blocks off the entire laneway here.
This man showed no...
This guy shows absolutely no remorse. He just couldn't care less. Couldn't care less. This needs to end, man. I can't believe it was even allowed to happen.
No remorse whatsoever. If you pay attention to his facial expression, it did not change not one bit when that minivan ran into the side of the truck.
And there was even it was a no U-turn, like. And here's even more proof that he blocked the entire lane. So that means that he was in this far right lane and he tried to make this turn. It'll show more here in a minute.
When that minivan ran into the side of the truck. There's also a second part to that video where he has the same nonchalant look on his face, as if he did not care that he just took these.
And he sees them coming. He just made that illegal turn. He sees these people coming straight on, where he just blocked the entire laneway.
People lives. The consequences that's about to come his way, he deserves it and then some. His reckless decision to try to make a U-turn on the turnpike just ended up costing 3 people their life. And as you can see, he wasn't the only one that was in the truck. The guy that's the passenger with him didn't even attempt to stop him from making that U-turn. That just leads me to believe this is something they've done multiple times before, which is probably why he felt so comfortable doing it.
This is just insane, man. I mean, thoughts and prayers go out to the family of these people. This guy just could not even care less. And this woman had a pretty good take on it too.
I'm sure you've seen this story going around. It's been everywhere all weekend.
It's just a broader endemic problem that we are constantly facing now. There's so many people on the roadways that are here legally. They don't know. I don't even know how someone went in with these people to help them get these licenses and stuff. They couldn't have done it themselves. They don't know the American roadways and our laws and stuff like that clearly.
This driver of a semi-truck made an illegal U-turn off of a turnpike on a highway in Florida, which ultimately resulted in a family of 3 in a minivan slamming into his truck and killing them instantly. The driver of the truck is now being charged with 3 counts of vehicular homicide, and shocker, he's not in the country legally. This has been a huge problem in the trucking industry for quite some time now, and it feels like every few weeks there ends up being a fatal accident, and come to find the driver of the truck is not here legally. So in this particular case, the guy appears to be Indian. He crossed the US Mexico border in 2018 and obtained his CDL in the state of California, allowing him to drive
Of course, California. Sorry, I had that volume a little bit low. I'll go back and turn it up in post for you guys.
it all over the United States. Now, one really good thing about Florida, and the reason they were able to discover that he's not here legally so quickly, is that Florida happens to be in a 287G agreement, which means that a lot of their highway patrol and their local law enforcement agencies have been trained by ICE and deputized to be able to ask people their immigration status and help enforce immigration, because typically local law enforcement isn't able to do that. So I think every state should go into that. Also, the CDL issue. So there's a huge issue with a lot of people being issued these non-domicile CDLs. So that is, and I think there's like 10 states that allow this.
I didn't even know that that was a thing. Non-domicile CDLs. Oh, like what? What? To drive semi trucks, you should be a United States citizen.
Which Florida is one of them. They should maybe stop
Oh,
doing that.
come on.
But it basically means that you don't have to be a legal U.S. resident in order to obtain a CDL.
Insane.
Which doesn't mean that all of these people have non-domicile CDLs. I would suspect that this guy has a regular CDL, and how he got it, I have no idea. But what I do know is that there are people all over the country either doing things under the table or helping people to obtain these things, whether it's a regular
Oh, of
driver's license
course.
or CDL, very quickly. And speaking of Florida, just a few months ago, there were several DMV employees who were arrested for this very few things. So it says 2 DMV employees in Bay County, Florida were reportedly issuing driver's license, including CDLs for operating tractor trailers to individuals who do not meet the legal requirements.
Come on,
so
man.
they were basically taking money under the table and giving these things to people, again, who didn't have the legal requirements. And by the way,
We're
if this is
being
happening
invaded.
in Florida, one of the states that is the toughest on immigration, imagine how bad it is in other states, especially blue states. It says these licenses were being issued in exchange for cash payments, bypassing necessary tests and training. The scheme has been operating for at least 2 years and may have resulted in the assurance of over 1,000 fraudulent licenses.
1,000.
So
there's probably
and
more.
this is what Democrats say. It's not happening. It's against the law. Okay, but it is against the law, but it's still happening. Just like people showing up on voter rolls and things like that. So you probably have hundreds of thousands of people with their CDLs that shouldn't have them, that are driving tractor trailers all over the United States. And you have tons of people with licenses who shouldn't have them, who are driving cars all over the United States. So number one, I personally think that non-domicile CDLs should not even be a thing at all.
Yeah,
It should
no.
be completely outlawed. And two, I think they need to be cracking down on how people are obtaining these things, even if they're non-domicile.
Yeah, whose hands are getting greased?
Okay, so for instance,
in this whole
in
thing.
Pennsylvania, there's a town there that has a large population of Haitian immigrants, and a lot of them were getting licenses very quickly, yet they would be on the road and seem to not know the laws, and there would be a lot of
It was like an
accidents.
I-10 number
that are going to the DMV
or
with them,
something.
helping them take the test, even if they don't understand the text on the text. So on text on the test. So you have people on the roads that still, they're driving and they can't even read the signs on the roads. So this is a huge problem. It's been a huge problem for a minute, and these are roads that all of us drive on.
Oh yeah. I mean, I just got back from a family reunion. So I mean, like I was just on the roads, driving my family and stuff like that. And this could be anybody, you know what I mean? Like
I'm sure you've seen this story going around. It's been
this could be anybody, just you think you're driving on the highway, with people that know the roads and know how to operate vehicles and stuff like that, especially semi truck. That is lethal. I I mean, the guy just had no remorse at all. Like, this was before, and then this is after. I mean, something needs to change. Um, Let me know what you guys think down below. Thoughts and prayers go out to the family, whoever's left of the family.